Hello, folks. Here with yet again with another Power Rangers video on the movie, of course, on the movie. So we got the bios, of course. The bios been leaked out for Power Rangers. Me, I don't give a care. I'd rather actually be interested in when I watch the movie and see what they're like than actually read about them. Isn't that how it is with life? Is like, would you rather actually meet them in person than read about them? Not unless they're actually someone cool, but I rather actually see them in action, and it also brings some interesting surprises and stuff. So, from the movie, of course, you can read the bio like someone like on the internet. But anyways, so we have Jason, who actually was a football player. He actually was a quarterback. He did very, very good. He was a shining boy, and then the freaking car accident happened where he had some dealing with the police, and then he got a freaking house arrest. Holy frick. Interesting. Am I sad that they changed his bio from what he was as in the original content? The fact of he was a martial arts trainer. He was just martial arts. He was part of being in martial arts. And did they have baseball? I think they might have did baseball at one point. And the craziest part is that, yes, he was a football player along with Billy, Zach, and Tommy in one episode. Name that episode. There we go. Did an MMPR Toys thing. But anyways, yeah. So I didn't hate that at all. I was okay with that. And then we had Billy. Billy changed. They changed his ethnicity. Do I care? Not really. Not really. I'm glad he doesn't have glasses because, well, you know, the whole thing of if anything happens and his glasses break and it's like all fuck. And then, of course, well, I had someone analyze and it seems that he might actually have autism, Asperger autism. So am I sad that he had that? Not really. Again, not really. And it's cool. Billy still had expertise. He actually knows how to do some wiring and stuff like that. He also is very good with explosives. So that someday will be something very interesting to see him actually use. I wonder if he's going to create this funky fresh flying car. That would be crazy as frig if he does that. Yeah, he has like one van and that van got wrecked. Yeah, that's messed up. Not to mention, he was the first one to morph. That's the first one to morph. Then we have Zach. Zach, they changed his ethnicity too. Now, the messed up part has to be the fact of his name does not match his ethnicity at all. I'm sorry, but if you're going to go that point, you're going to have to change his last name unless it's like, my name is Dewey, and then it's like, oh, just call me Taylor. It translates to Taylor. It's like, yeah, that works perfectly fine if you did that like a little ad-lib. There's a little secret ad-lib, like 3 seconds, and you clear it up that fast. But okay, whatever, freak it. But I do have to admit, he's very cool. He was awesome. I never think he's awesome. He's a little bit crazy. He doesn't go to school. It's like, yeah, he doesn't go to school at freaking all. And he has a mom that is in trouble. The original Zach Taylor, I'm not sure his parents. I mean, it's hard to nail parents. And not unless you actually watched that season 2 episode before they got the Green Ranger. But I don't remember his parents. I just remember that Zach actually tried his hardest to get on dates. He actually had some hip hop keto, which they ditched. Yeah, they ditched everything. They even ditched him actually liking music and listening to music, which would be kind of cool if either A, he did have a boombox with him, or B, you decide to do what they did with Spider-Man, which is he had an iPod with him and he was just listening to music a little bit. I think that would have helped. That would actually at least added some interesting parts to it. At least it would do something. Let's see. Yeah, then we get to Trini. Trini, I'm going to have to add deleted scene. The deleted scene is the fact of where she goes to her locker. The locker says, nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. You're weird and stuff. And, well, she's a Latina, and technically Trini, before we got Tween, she actually was going to be played by a Latina. And we have no idea what her real name was. But, of course, I bet if I watched the pilot, I would actually know. But I don't want to watch the pilot right now. But chances are her name was different, and it wasn't Trini. It is kind of cool they make fun of it saying Dee Dee That was very funny. And because I looked at her jacket, it does say Hawaii on there. So maybe you can kind of make it to the point of saying, huh. So did they name her Trini because she is from Hawaii? I mean, they might be Hawaiian or they took a Hawaiian idea or something, or I don't know. But at least it kind of have a nice little decent spin on it to where it's like, oh, so that's why she might be named Trini. Oh yeah, she doesn't go to school as well. She's a bit crazy as well. She's the tough one. Yeah, it's like, yeah, she is the tough one, which makes sense. It's kind of like what happened in Atlantis, the last whatever. Yeah, that movie where you had that girl with the hair and the thing is like two for flinching. Yeah, her. It's like, yeah, you always have to have like the tough girl, and she's pretty cool. Sadly, there is some speculations out there who people are like, because she said she's different from what her parents believe and she wants to be different and dress different, and they kind of bring that to the point of saying, oh, she's a lesbian. And I'm like, she just says she's different. That means that she doesn't wear her freaking damn dresses. Yeah, I bet the mom and dad has dresses and skirts for her, but she decides to wear freaking jeans. And it's like, yeah, just because of that doesn't mean anything. All it means is just that she's a tomboy. That doesn't mean that she's a freaking damn lesbian. It's like, you guys need to stop freaking do that. It's like, it's kind of funny where you guys are like, oh, stop the labeling, stop labeling. And here you guys labeling her, and it's like, dude, I thought you guys would like stop the damn labeling. It's like, she was different. She wants to dress different than what her freaking parents want her to do. And she's having a hard time because she's been in the three freaking schools in every 3 years, and once a year. So she's always a new girl and everything, and she decides to keep to herself. I'm just saying, the whole idea of saying, oh, speculations of, yes, our first lesbian ranger, I'm like, you guys are looking way into this. Kind of as bad as me looking way into finding out how she's named Trini. So, anyways, we go to the last one, Kimberly. Now, Kimberly, which I have to admit is an interesting twist. Instead of making her a gymnast, which in the 90s, that was the thing, being a gymnast, being part of the whole aerobics. That was the thing. Now they decide to say, hey, she is not a gymnast. She actually is a cheerleader, which makes a perfect idea. Perfect. It's like, yeah, I can actually see Kimberly being a cheerleader. It makes perfect sense. So let's see. Besides that, she actually was a mean girl at one point. The fact of she had a dirty photo that her friend sent her, which I'm like, girls send pictures of her themselves naked to other girls, their friends. I don't get it. That doesn't make sense at freaking damn all. On the other hand, I bet maybe this is the one where it's like, oh, she's lesbian. I don't know. They're trying to freaking say one of them is whatever. And I'm like, you guys are reading way into it, even though I do have to admit, it is kind of odd that one girl decides to show herself naked to another girl. I don't think that's normal, but on the other hand, you know how it is. You know how it is, folks. Girls are more loose than guys are. Yeah, and personally, I'm like, hey, if a guy actually shows me anything of them naked, I'm like, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Not unless it's their six pack. It's like, not unless they're like, I've been working so long, dude, and check this out. And I would hope it's a video of where they just punching themselves in the gut in the six pack, saying, "Look, rock hard, rock hard." Like, yeah, it's like that makes sense. Now, if you show me a picture of you naked up and down, or at least neck to Ahoya Hoya, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna slap the holy freak out of you like Jason did. Because what the fuck? But anyways, yeah, you have to admit girls are kind of stupid though. It's like, yeah, no offense out there, but I'm just saying, she decides to send a picture of herself naked to a friend, and she decides to show it to, I don't know. Was it a boyfriend or something? I'm not sure. I don't even remember how that works. But yeah, it got very, very bad. And she feel bad about herself about it. Which she wasn't really truly a mean girl, and that's the first time she ever did it, so that makes sense that she's not really a mean girl. She's not really that mean. She just did it out of, I don't know. I don't know, just a bad decision. Things you have to live with. And she cut her hair to actually make herself look like as if it was the original Kimberly. And of course, side note, the cameos. That was awesome. It just sucks that they didn't get everyone to do the cameo. They just decided to get Jason David Frank and Amy Jo Johnson. That's it. That's it. It's like, of course you won't get Walter Jones or get Austin, Austin St. John. Even though you do have to ask yourself, even though those two came out in bad terms, and of course David Yost definitely wouldn't show up. But how the freaking 2001 were they able to bring them back? So it's like, oh, we're here to host the promo, the original pilot of Power Rangers. It's like, I wonder how you guys did that. And it's too bad you guys won't do more on that. You should. You should do more. You should bring veteran Rangers back and do like some stuff. I think they should, but chances are they don't because they suck. No offense. No offense. But still, yeah, they changed them. They changed their bios. And is it bad? Not at all. I was okay with it. I'll be okay with it. It's just that I can't look too long at it. Because if I do, I will pick at the Yellow Ranger and the Black Ranger. Because like I said, I have no idea why you didn't allow him to change his last name. And as for Trini, I have no idea if you changed her last name either, because yeah, Trini's last name is Chinese, and from what I see, you guys aren't Chinese at all. I'm just saying, I know it's messed up. I know I'm picking too much, but this is what happens when I look too long. I love the movie. It's awesome. It's just that it's hard not to do a little peek. It is hard not to. It's not hard. It's hard to not peek and pick at it. I'm not mad about the changes or anything. Not at all. I mean, they changed it to things that are now at times, and that's good. That is perfectly good. That is perfectly fine. Anyways, thank you for watching, folks. And I think next up we're going to talk about something else because I have something else to talk about. Thank you for watching, folks.